The biggest thing we have is rescuing Nigeria, and our characters are in common. I have to work with Peter Obi. We are from the private sector. We have succeeded in the private sector. We will manage Nigeria to give results. Let me quickly disabuse your mind with relating me to other parties. Yes, I was in PDP, but I honorably withdrew from an election that I was not going to participate for inconsistency with my reasons of being in politics. So, I mean, it's about time you drop that issue of, it is about principles. Where will I be nominated without buying delegates? Right now, it is Labour Party. And it is on record that I do not engage in such corrupt practices. There is no future for me to participate in rescuing Nigeria on a platform where you have to buy votes. So the issue of me belonging to any other political party does not arise. Answering your question, the fundamental reasons are that Nigeria has to be rescued. You and I listen to the misruling party during their primaries, where aspirant after aspirant came out to acknowledge the fact that Nigeria was in trouble. Short of criticizing their own government, they acknowledged that Nigeria is in trouble. Nigeria needs to be rescued. You cannot challenge this fact. Two is that I have seen the team, I have seen the party that will rescue Nigeria, coupled to the fact that I believe Nigeria can be rescued, Nigeria can be great. And then I have seen leadership qualities. Peter Obi has said what I want to say. I have been listening to philosophers, I've been reading philosophers, I have been listening to politicians and leaders of all sorts. He spoke in the mold of Winston Churchill and the Obamas. If Peter Obi from Anambra State will say that the fertile line in the north is the crude oil of Nigeria, I have heard what I want to hear. He rose through the ranks in business. He was not given a favor to become a governor. And he performed, and so many years after his governorship, he is having his honor intact. And the congruency I have seen between his principles and mine, the reasons he gave for living where he was coming over. We have so many things in common. The biggest thing we have is rescuing Nigeria, and our characters are in common. I have to work with Peter Obi. We are from the private sector. We have succeeded in the private sector. We will manage Nigeria to give results. We will not play politics with Nigeria. And by the way, I still prefer to play the politics of not being exactly termed from the Northwest. I prefer much more you classify me as a businessman, private sector, classify me in my profession, classify me in my engagement. Do not classify me where I come from. The whole of Nigeria is affected by value of the Naira. The whole of Nigeria is classified by a common denominator of failing security. And I cannot continue to accept being classified as a northerner, northwesterner, Muslim, when this is not the right classification. And Labour Party under Peter Obi's candidacy we are going to redefine the political arguments. We're not going to be saying, you just heard him, he said, I don't want you to vote me because I'm from the Southeast. I don't want you to vote me because I'm a Christian. Vote me because you believe I have the competence and the knowledge to do it. In the same vein, I don't want to be classified as somebody from the North. I'm a Nigerian and suffering what every other Nigerian is suffering.